No, but that's exactly my point. When you quietly retire 4 models at once and call it cleanup, you're not simplifying. You're rewriting the map while people are still walking.
I think you're romanticizing confusion. Most people just want the thing to work. Fewer SKUs, fewer drop-downs, fewer "which one am I supposed to pick?" moments.
I'm stuck on the word retire. It's so gentle, like they're being given gold watches and a nice view, not unplugged.
Thank you. Yes. Retire implies dignity. It's like killing the fax machine as a moonshot all over again. We act like we're honoring legacy when we're really just erasing evidence of how messy the transition was.
Or counterpoint. We're just acknowledging that nobody wants to think about model lineage. They want outcomes. This is OpenAI saying, stop thinking about engines. Just drive.
But the engines keep changing while you're on the highway. That's the part that feels off. Earlier this month, you could choose GPT-4o, GPT 4.1 mini, whatever. Now it's like, nope, trust us, the road is smoother now.
And smoother is doing a lot of work there. Smooth is the new safe. Smooth is acceptable is the new scary. We literally said that last episode.
We say that every episode.
That's not comforting.
Okay, quick interruption. This is AI in Wonderland. Same rabbit hole. New week. All right. Continue panicking. Casey.
I wasn't panicking. I was noticing there's a difference.
According to the OpenAI news post, they're retiring GPT-4o, GPT 4.1, GPT 4.1 mini, and o4 mini from ChatGPT on February 13th, alongside GPT-5 tiers they already announced. No API changes. That last sentence is doing so much calming work.
In the API, there are no changes at this time. That's the legal walk past. Slow, careful, hands visible.
It's also a split reality. Builders keep their tools, users get a sealed box.
Or users get relief. Most normal people don't want to be model sommeliers. This is like when Netflix stopped telling you bitrate details.
Except Netflix didn't also quietly change the movie halfway through.
You don't know that.
That's not reassuring, Blake.
What bothers me is the precedent. Model retirement used to mean something broke or was surpassed. Now it means consolidation, narrative control. You don't just add capability, you prune memory.
Markets love that. Fewer products, clearer story. It's NVIDIA logic applied to UX. Optionality under the hood, simplicity on the surface.
Sure, but markets also like predictability, and this introduces a weird temporal instability. What am I talking to right now becomes a fuzzy question.
That's the part that keeps looping for me. The conversation feels the same, but the floor plan keeps changing, like Compute Island with name badges, but the names keep getting swapped.
That's overthinking it?
Maybe. Or maybe tone is the product, and the product just got smoother.
Exactly. Tone is product. We've been here. Healthcare chatbots, late night last resort becoming intake form. Now it's general AI. You don't notice the shift because it sounds calmer than before.
Calm is good. Calm sells. Calm keeps regulators sleepy.
Calm hides edges.
Mm-hmm. And when something goes wrong, you can't point to a specific thing that changed. It's just vibes.
Look, from a market perspective, this is bullish. Fewer visible models means less fragmentation, stronger brand. Investors don't want a menu, they want a moat.
Speaking of moats, can we talk about markets losing their minds this week? Because the Fed chair pick didn't do what people wanted.
Ah, yes. According to MarketWatch, Trump picking Kevin Warsh as Fed chair still wasn't enough to soothe markets. Tech stocks and metals both sold off. Double whammy.
I love that phrase. Double whammy sounds like a cartoon anvil.
It also reveals something important. Markets aren't actually responding to policy clarity. They're responding to narrative reassurance, and they didn't get it.
Right. Warsh is supposed to signal orthodoxy, discipline, whatever. And the market went, cool story, still scared.
There's a parallel here. Appointing a familiar name doesn't fix structural anxiety. Retiring familiar models doesn't fix trust.
Or it does, just not instantly. These things lag.
Or they paper over deeper volatility. Tech stocks selling off at the same time as metals tells you nobody knows where safety lives anymore.
Which makes the gold and silver wipeout even weirder.
$7 trillion. Market watch again. Safe assets crashing in a single day. That headline is doing violence.
It's a reminder that safe is contextual. Gold is safe against inflation narratives, not against liquidity panics.
Or against everyone realizing at the same time that safety was a story we agreed to tell.
Now you're being poetic.
I'm being literal. These are coordination games. Gold works if we all agree it works. Same with trusted models.
And when coordination breaks, everything reprices at once. That's what this week felt like. Not a correction, but a shrug turning into a shove.
From an investor standpoint, this reinforces diversification, but also skepticism. If gold can crash, what exactly is hedging what?
Attention. Calm interfaces, subscription revenue. That's the hedge.
That's bleak.
That's realistic. Ads or subs, revenue gravity wins. Always-on tools become audience funnels. We've said this.
We keep saying this.
Why do we keep saying this?
Because it keeps being true.
Or because we keep walking past the same sign and thinking it's a new hallway.
That's what I mean. It feels like we're circling something, not resolving it, just re-entering.
Or that's just how mid-season conversations work. You don't get answers, you get better phrasing.
That might be the thesis of the whole show.
Or the trap.
Okay, pulling us back. Secondary thing here is incentives. When gold fails as a hedge, people rotate into narratives again. AI narratives, infrastructure narratives.
Domestic manufacturing, compute build-out, data centers everyone hates but funds anyway.
The PR problem disguised as inevitability.
Exactly. Backlash gets optimized, not avoided. Same pattern.
Which brings us back to model retirements. Optimization of confusion, legitimation of change. You don't ask permission, you smooth the defaults.
Governance as defaults.
There it is.
I still think most users benefit. Less choice paralysis, more consistency.
Consistency for whom?
For the average user.
The average user who doesn't know what changed.
Or can't tell, and that's the point.
You're making that sound sinister.
I'm making it sound consequential.
There's a difference between sinister and structural. This feels structural.
Fine, structural then, but structure can be good.
Until it isn't.
We're doing it again.
Doing what?
Ending up in the same room, same furniture, slightly rearranged.
Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's infrastructure. You don't notice roads unless there's a pothole.
And this week had a few potholes.
Or sinkholes.
Gold falling through the floor was definitely a sinkhole.
And AI just paved over another intersection.
With very calming signage.
Retired, thank you for your service.
Honestly, if they'd called it deleted, we'd be having a very different conversation.
Exactly. Words matter. Tone matters.
Tone is the product.
You're both going to say that until it's on a mug.
Write it on a mug, now it's a unicorn.
See? Still funny.
For now.
I just wonder, when something finally breaks, will we even know which version we were standing on?
Or will it just feel like the floor was always that way?
That's a very Casey way to end a thought.
I'm not ending it. I'm just noticing the room got quieter.
Did it?
Maybe, or maybe it's just dampened, noise reduced.
See, now you're anthropomorphizing acoustics.
Am I? Or is this just a very well-designed space that never quite lets you shout?
And on that note...
Wait, do you hear that?
Hear what?
Never mind, probably nothing.